We have more breaking news, stunning criticism from Trump's nominee for the Supreme Court about Trump. Jeff Zeleny is out front at the White House. And Jeff, we're talking here about Judge Gorsuch. What are you learning?
Erin, it was only 8 days ago that he was nominated here, and now we are hearing these sharp words from the judge. Of course, this comes after the president has said so-called judges. He's been going on a firestorm against the judicial branch. Well, tonight, of course, Judge Gorsuch speaking out in a meeting with a Senate Democrat here. He's saying he is disheartened by these comments from the president, but the president is so focused on that court ruling on his key immigration order.
I've learned a lot in the last 2 weeks, and terrorism is a far greater threat than the people of our country understand. But we're going to take care of it. We're going to win.
Stark words today from President Trump, raising the specter of terror threats as he takes legal challenges to his travel ban into the court of public opinion.
I listened to a bunch of stuff last night on television that was disgraceful. It was disgraceful.
At a meeting of police chiefs and sheriffs from across the country, the president lashing out against the judicial branch and a 3-judge panel, considering challenges to his immigration order.
I don't ever call a court biased, so I won't call it biased. And we haven't had a decision yet. But courts seem to be so political.
The president clearly souring at his first taste of checks and balances in the U.S. government after judges from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals raised sharp questions Tuesday night over the order restricting travel from 7 predominantly Muslim countries.
Could the president simply say in the order, we're not going to let any Muslims in?
Defending his action as a way to protect the nation's security, the president belittled the judges.
A bad high school student would understand this. Anybody would understand this. Suspend the entry of all aliens or any class of aliens as immigrants or non-immigrants.
White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer tried to defend the president's tone.
Calling it disgraceful, is that the type of language?
Yeah. I think that the president, when you look at the U.S. Code and how clear it's written and the authority and power it gives the president to do what is necessary to keep this country safe and regulate who comes into this country, I think it's a very, very clear reading. And the president was very, I think he further went on and said it doesn't matter what level of education you're at. I don't think you could misread this.
So, Erin, late in the day, Judge Gorsuch making those comments to Senator Richard Blumenthal in a meeting with him, and he said he was demoralized and disheartened by all those comments we saw right there. Now, this could be a bit of strategy here at play as well. If he is to be confirmed, which most people believe he will be, he does not want to be tied too closely to this president or these comments here. The White House was quick to confirm that the judge made those comments, but really the reality here, Erin, is lawyers here at the White House and at the Justice Department cringing at some of what their own president was saying here about the judicial branch.
All right, Jeff Zeleny, thank you very much. And out front now, the independent Senator Angus King, who sits on the Senate